Russia is trying to present itself as a stronghold of true orthodoxy and spiritual values both for domestic consumers and at the international level, and at the same time it is killing civilians in Ukraine.
Patriarch Kirill, the leader of the Russian Orthodox Church, has bizarrely contrived Putin's war and resulting in mass murder of Ukrainian men, women, and children as, quote, an apocalyptic battle against evil. The war has made life dangerous for many Christians in occupied areas of Ukraine who not only have to worry about their physical safety, but the protection of other freedoms, including the right to believe and worship according to one's conscience.
And in the temporarily occupied territories of Ukraine, Russia is pursuing a policy of severe oppression on religious grounds. The Russian occupiers are persecuting the clergy of those churches they consider disloyal, both Christians and representatives of Islam and Judaism. The primate of the Orthodox Church of Ukraine told the Helsinki group about the repressions.
Our priests are kidnapped and harassed, forced to join the Russian Orthodox Church and cooperate with the occupiers. The property of religious communities is seized and used as desired by the Russian occupiers.
And while some churches in Ukraine are being destroyed by Russian invaders, others are falling into decay due to the influence of Kremlin apologists.
This huge building is the 19th block of the Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra, and according to the law, the funds of the Pirogovo Museum should be located here, but only a third of the area has been allocated for these needs. The other two-thirds have been illegally occupied since 1996 by the Ukrainian Association of Protection of Historical and Cultural Monuments, which is just simple civil organization led by people from the Soviet nomenclatura and obvious Kremlin sympathizers. Now, the Ministry of Culture of Ukraine ordered the association to leave the building. Those in response launched the classic Russian propaganda about the alleged raider takeover of the building. This is another example of how the Moscow's apologists politicize the Ukraine's fight against corruption to split the society.
In the same way, Russian propaganda reacts to the absolutely legal process of returning state control over the entire Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra. In both cases, Moscow and its agents simply do not want to lose another tool of influence on the Ukrainians.
It's not just about hostile takeover or about the premises itself. The problem is much deeper. Why did I take up this issue in such a way? Because they are now trying to turn it into, so to speak, everyday life. And this raiding is not of the premises only, but also of the Ukrainian souls, Ukrainian consciousness. This is the main problem.
All statements by Moscow about alleged persecution of faith in Ukraine are groundless. There is not a single ban on any kind of religion, including the UOC affiliated with Moscow. On the contrary, the president and representatives of the authorities of Ukraine regularly emphasize the importance of every citizen and respect for religious diversity. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Danilo Kobza, Serhiy Savchuk, UATV News.